got mailbag coming up today in about 10 minutes. So I've started the archive, and if you're watching this on the archive, you can either watch to see if anything happens for 10 minutes or just skip ahead. But if you're watching it live, I'm sorry to say you don't get that choice, because that's the way things work. So I will see you here in 10 minutes for today's remainder mailbag. Custard's looking for somebody to play with. What about these kittens, Custard? They want to play. They would play with you. Better than the people who don't want you to play. Oh, you can take me shire, do you? No, shire. Hey, kittens. Oh, hey, everybody. All right, we're here. It's Mailbag Day 2, and I think we get to play the jingle. So let's get started the usual way. Hang on. Oh, wait for it.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Excellent. All right. Normally, when we have a 2-day mailbag, we don't have to start with a lot of news, but today I think is an exception because we do have a lot of news. First off, yesterday and this morning, we found out about the adopters for these kittens. And I guess I need to contact all of those adopters. That's going to be one of the things that I try to do sometime today. So if you are one of those adopters, I'll probably be in touch with you before the end of the day if I am responsible. And that's to set up their adoption times and et cetera. But what I can tell you is that QP, and I'm trying to do this from off the top of my head and remember who is what. QP, their mom Tilly, and Brumbles are all being adopted by people who are currently on our Discord and have already sort of announced themselves there, and that's wonderful. And then the other 3 are being adopted by people who are not yet on our Discord, but will be invited when I email them today, because we definitely like to have the adopters be part of our wonderful little community. It's not a requirement, so keep in mind that very few of them have chosen not to join at all. Some of them join and just don't say much, which is fine with us, but it's so much nicer to be there than not. So I can also tell you that our 2 gray kittens, Clyde here and Morgan, wherever she just went, I think she's coming around behind the boxes right meow. Clyde and Morgan, brother and sister, are going to be adopted together. They're the only 2 in this class that are going together, and they are going to be quite a pair. They were wrestling this morning in the sunroom, and I think that they're going to be a good fit together for somebody who really likes gray fur all over everything. At least it's a nice sort of neutral gray. That means things that are white and things that are black are going to show it. So, good choice. They're so wonderful, though. They really are. They're so sweet. The both of them are. All the kittens are wonderful, and so is their mom, Tilbury, who I'm going to miss. This whole group has been exceptional in so many ways, but mostly all down to how wonderful their mom, Tilbury, is. This one right here, she's the one that has made these kittens so exceptional because of her just unusually wonderful personality. Right now she's growling at me. She's like, I don't want to be held right now. Okay, that's fine. You choose. But she's been so good with the faculty and being out, and we've never had a group of kittens that have spent this much time with full access to the whole entire house and the entire faculty. And that's entirely down to their mom, because that's usually the defining question. Most kittens will get along, especially when they're introduced young, like the kittens here are. But mom cats, not usually even. I would say probably not. More often than not, there's some sort of a conflict, usually with Maggie, and Tilbury has just turned that right on its head. So that's awesome. Then there's one other piece of really cool news that I intended to bring up on yesterday, but I didn't because I forgot. And that really cool news is that Tessa, you might remember Tessa, who I think they also, people were also calling Void. We didn't have an official name for her while she was here, but you might remember that she was the floofy, long-haired black mom cat that came here and spent a few days in the annex and then went to Dawes. She has been adopted and been adopted by someone who is on our Discord as well, and we've gotten updates from her in her new home today. She just went home yesterday, and we've got pictures of her on the Discord in her new home, and she's doing great. And her adopters are wonderful people, and I'm just so happy that Tessa not only has a home, but has a home with someone that we know. and that is on our Discord, and that is going to share the continuing stories of Tessa with us. So that's great news too. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the news, really. If you're curious about the kittens upstairs, I'm working out the right camera angles and stuff for them. But just a quick update on them. The three of them are eating regular food pretty well. They don't volunteer to eat the regular food as much as they should. They mostly just nurse, but they do. And then the one that's not yet is Champagne or Champ is a little bit behind. I can't really get him to pick up on the food eating yet. I've managed to get him to eat a couple nibbles here and there, but nothing like what he should be. So he's not really behind yet. There's a curve to these things, and he's just going to be on the back end of it. That happens sometimes. I'm sure he's fine. There's litter boxes then for them too. We're having some issues trying to figure out how to get them litter box trained, where they keep peeing in the corners of their old birthing box. So I think part of the solution there is I'm just going to put litter boxes in those corners for now. I put one in one corner, and now they're peeing in the other corner, so I'm going to put another litter box in that corner. And I think we'll be on the right track. Fingers crossed. We'll see. I think that's it. So now we've got mail for Mailbag. If you weren't here yesterday, even if you were here yesterday, I already uploaded the archive from yesterday. It's already on our YouTube channel. The reason I did that is I know that we had some glitches on the internet yesterday. So I uploaded it right away, and the recording that I uploaded is glitch-free. So you can watch that if you want to see yesterday's Mailbag, and I suggest you do because it opens up with a lot of discussion about the book of poetry by Miss Melly and Umbrella. It is fantastic. And you can find out, I also put a link to it on that YouTube video and on our Twitter and on our Discord, and so you can find it on Amazon also. Now I think that's everything. Hi, Custard. We switched out Custard's green collar for an orange one just to give him something a little different. He wears a collar so that he has a bell so that people know he's coming. Yeah. All right. I'm going to check my phone real quick because one of the things yesterday is that my phone doesn't notify me about things the way that it ought to. And so I like to check it now once in a while and make sure I know what's going on. Looks like everything's fine as far as I can see. Today it's no letters, just boxes because we did all the letters yesterday. I'm sure there'll be letters in some of the boxes though, so that's good. And we'll just start right here. It says OK for stream right on the outside of the recycled Amazon box. We approve of all. That's great to recycle the boxes directly by just using them as boxes. It's the best kind of recycling. And I can see there is a note right on top, and the note appears to have had a cat already inspected. Hello, Mr. A, DJ, and KA fans. We wanted to give thanks to KA and to everyone who makes it all possible, from kittens and adoptions to mailbags and KA conventions. KA Con, so many thanks, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year from Pro Claire and family. Oh, so sweet to hear from former adopters, and I can only assume that this was Crow that did this. And inside now we have some Christmas supplies, apparently. Oh, the address on the screen. Thank you, Pauline. I will put the address on the screen. That's a good reminder. See, now this time I got notified. Sometimes everything works and I get the notifications, and sometimes everything doesn't work. I don't know anything. Let's see. There we go. That ought to do for now. In this box, it looks like Crow Claire have sent us some wonderful Christmas stuff, starting with a really gaudy Christmas hat and socks that DJ is going to love to see me wearing around the house. I will surprise her with this. She won't even know it's coming. It is a light up hat. Let's see. Can I get it to light up? I don't know if I can because, there's the switch. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is too cool. And it looks like someone has kindly replaced the battery in this, so it's nice and fresh, although we have also our own stash of the CR2032 batteries. So we can also make sure that it continues to operate at full efficiency. Man, that is bright. That is so bright. I'm sure the camera is not doing it justice, but whoa. And then matching socks with this cool cat wearing a hat on it. I love it. And there's a little pouch on the back for this control to go into that it probably fell out of. Let's see if I can get it in there. maybe. We'll just tuck it right in since we know the battery's working already. It's hard to get this in here with the wire and have it all be tidy, isn't it? Maybe that's why it wasn't in there when it arrived. Well, okay, we'll work out the details of that later. I don't need to be doing that during Mailbag. That is really cool. I love it. Plus, there's something else I can wear with it. An ugly Christmas sweater that has Darth Vader on it. Oh, and Stormtroopers. Wow. It says, Merry Sithmas. Well, that makes too much sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That is completely awesome. And of course I will wear this ugly Christmas sweater. And it's a real knit sweater too. So that's fantastic. I am really excited about that. Merry Sithmas. I'll wear it with the hat and the socks. I will be decked out. DJ is just going to feel like she doesn't even do Christmas right. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that, Crow Claire. This is really cool. All right, you kids stop playing with the tag, though. All right, there's also a couple of Kitten Toys in here. There is a chit-chatter realistic sound chipmunk thing with a pink face with a beard. He's got, maybe it's like a beaver or something. It's got like a beaver beard on. And it's got these little feathers on it, and we can pull it to activate, which I'll go ahead and do because, oh, that scared Shire. He was not ready for it to start making bird noises. Loganberry's a big fan of things, little electronic noise makers like this, so maybe Loganberry will find it and like it. You guys don't know what to make of this. How have we not seen one of these? I'm sure there's some around the house. Huh. Maybe the one upstairs is dead, and that's why they haven't heard this noise before. That's cool, though. Plus, you sent a packet of springs. You can never have too many springs, especially for these guys. They love the springs. So that's all fantastic. And Merry Sithmas to you, too, Crow Claire and family. All right, I'm going to start by just putting the stuff right back in the box. And we'll make this the box of stuff that is for me to distribute around the house. Now they're into it. That just took them a minute to figure out that it's not going to hurt them. All right, let's keep going. This says it is from Prudence. Let's see what that means. If that was even a name I was supposed to read. We'll find out. Sealed with the duct tape. So I'm pretty sure that Prudence works in the HVAC industry. Oh, well, this is an interesting box of things, and it's really packed in there. Is there a note? There is a note. Oh, and the note's in a little baggie. Keep it safe from all the other things. All right. Let's see what we got. What have we got? Okay, there's two cards here. There's a letter and a card. The card says, with love to Kitten Academy and the gorgeous Tilbury Stable class of the pandemic autumn 2020. That's cute. Prudence and the Folklore Felines. That's Prudence with an F in Ohio. Says, I've had this postcard for years, but it naturally made me think of Tilbury and her kittens, so I had to send you one from Prudence. It does look like her, actually. Now that you mention it, I see that. It looks exactly like her. It's a long-haired gray mom cat and two of her little kittens. So that does remind me of Tilbury. And you also wrote a letter, and the letter says, okay to read on Mailbag. I like that. It says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I stumbled across Kitten Academy several weeks ago when stress was getting the better of me. I've basically been in a 6-month-long interview plus trial run for a job I've been trying to get for over 10 years. This month, I finally got that job. It's a career shift for the better. That's the main reason it took so much out of me. Unbeknownst to you all, binging Kitten Academy has helped me through this last hump. That's wonderful, and congratulations. Wow, 10 years. Great, I'm so glad. Let's see, it says, as thanks, enclosed are endowments for Tilbury's stable. They are all such gorgeously floofy cats that they deserve good grooming from their adopters. If any of these are duplicates, feel free to keep them as endowments for future classes. I plan to send along a similar package when the fancy feasters are closer to matriculation. My own house has always been home to adopt, don't shop cats, so your efforts at Kitten Academy mean a lot to me. Currently, I have 3 girls. My Morgan, with an E, is just as clumsy as Bessie. How cute. Sending love from Prudence and the Folklore Felines in Ohio. We have Lorelei, Mercedes, and Morgan. How cool. Page 2 has name origins for the curious, not required reading. Well, let's check. It's not too long. Lorelei is a rock on the Rhine River in Germany. Oh, named for a legend of an enchanting mermaid. Okay. Morgan, older variant of Morgan Le Fay of Arthurian legends, of course. And then it was Mercedes. Yes, Mercedes. Morgan's litter mate, and Morgan Le Fay's two, older variant of Morgause, I guess. Most notable is the mother of Mordred with King Arthur. Okay, so we're into the Arthurian legends here. Very cool, and that is making a lot of noise. I hope you guys can hear me still. They're really enjoying it, though. That's kind of a surprise. I didn't expect them to go for it or go for it so quickly. So you said Grooming Supplies, and these are great. So first off, you said nail clippers. Very important, actually. You want your nails clipped, buddy? See, this is why they're important. And we don't trim the nails on the kittens when they're here generally. But when they get to about this age and when they get to be fixed, I do think it's better. I like to have them trimmed when they go to their doctors because as much as I've learned to deal with kitten nails and getting scratched constantly and having furniture and things scratched, I know that's not an experience that everybody is accustomed to, and I fully support trimming cats' nails all the time. I do it for the faculty fairly regularly, not all the time, but especially when there's some trouble, like with Custard, I'll trim his claws as often as I can, or other ones that get into trouble. So trimming claws is a good thing to do, and these will be great for them. These are cute little nail clippers, too. I haven't seen ones that are this small before. They look perfect for little cats. That's fantastic. So those are really nice ones. I like those a lot. Then you also sent, some brushes. It says Furminator brand. That's interesting because I've seen things that are Furminator that aren't like this at all. So they must have now just to be a brand name that has multiple different things. But this is a silicone rubber brush, and it's got on one side it's got long fingers to pick up hair, and on the other side it's got these little hard spikes. And this is made out of a hard rubber, so it's going to be really good at picking up the little. I want to see these. Clyde, will you let me brush with this just once? Okay, well, that does pretty good. He doesn't seem to mind as long as he's playing with his toy. It does pick up some hair too. Okay, well that one's going to be slightly used, but I'm sure nobody will mind. So you sent one of these for each of the kittens as well. That is so generous of you. These look pretty nice, really. And then finally, you sent a pack of little wipes for the kittens. They're Vibrant Life brand Vanilla Coconut Deodorizing Wipes for cats and kittens. Wipes away dirt and allergy-causing dander. Instant cat bath without water or rinsing. That's fantastic, and it's specifically made for cats. It says pH balanced for cats, cruelty-free. Except for, the cruelty of washing your cat. I'm kidding. I use baby wipes on the cats all the time, and this is way better than putting them through an actual bath for sure. So, no, this is fantastic. Okay, good. This looks really good. Oh, wow. It even says it won't remove your flea treatment if you've given your kitten flea treatments. This won't remove it, so that's kind of a cool thing to say, too. These are fantastic. This is so thoughtful and wonderful of you to send for these kittens for their endowments, which I'm probably going to start putting together this week if I'm responsible. It all set aside in the basement, but then the last step is for me to go back through everything from Mailbag and separate it out by kitten. And that's still part of the process I need to get to for these kids. So any day now. Well, I don't know how you fit all this stuff in here the first time. You must have been very careful. It is not fitting back in here easily. But I want to close it up and write endowments on it so it can be added to this stuff downstairs. Prudence, that's fantastic. And congratulations again on your new job, a decade in the making. That is a big deal. I'm not even sure. Well, I was going to say I'm not sure if DJ had, spent a decade wanting to be a doctor. She did. She spent her whole life wanting to be a doctor. She wanted that from very early on. I can see that messed up the microphone and they're playing right by it. That can't be good. Come here. I want you to go play with this, but I want you to do it behind me so that it makes a little less noise. Play right back. Okay. She wanted to be a doctor her whole life, but I do think it would be fair to say because she'd already gotten a degree before she went back and did medical school, I don't think she spent 10 years, like actively working on it. A good, 5 or 6 at least so far too. I think you have to say she's still working on it, so maybe she'll match that. But still, that's some dedication, is my point. Very well done. Let's see. I'm just going to write Tilbury and Dow on that. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have a box from Troubadour and Apothecary. All of the previous adopter stuff today, apparently. Let's see if I can get this open without causing any damage. Looks like I did. Did without damage. You know what I meant. Okay. So Troubadour and Apothecary have sent us advent calendars. 2 advent calendars that says, just a few things for the faculty and students to celebrate the holidays with from Trouble and Carrie. And this looks like a 25-day advent calendar. So we're already a few days into it. We could check out the first couple treats and see if these kids want them. Today is what, the 6th? Something like that? So let's go ahead. Let's check it out real quick. Let's just do this while we're here. I'm going to need this knife because I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, well that's not. A little awkward, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Okay, a little package of Advent treats for day number 1. It looks like some kind of freeze-dried meat product. Oh, perhaps. Let's see who wants some. I'm going to set this right here for a minute. Hang on. You got to set this down. Custard, do you want one? You don't normally eat your treats. Maggie, you always eat your treats. Clyde, you're right here. Do you want one? Rumbles, do you want to try one? It's kind of big for you, I think. Yeah, Custard didn't. He doesn't like his treats anymore. It's funny that a big cat like Custard doesn't like his treats, but he just likes to eat his food and a lot of it. There you go, try that. Rumbles is playing with hers. Oh, Rumbles is growling at Maggie to tell her not to dare to eat that treat. She's not going to eat it herself. She just wants to guard it because that's more fun. Too silly. Oh, here. Morgie's back here playing with the noisy toy. Have a treat, Morgie. Okay, I gave the last one to Morgie. So cool. Well, I just want to open one more day to see if they're all kind of the same deal or if they're different. Where's number 2? There it is. Let's see. I'm getting better at this as we go. It is the same thing. All right, good. Well, we're just going to assume they're all kind of the same, although the one for Christmas Day is huge. So that may be a different thing entirely. Let's Shire, you came here late. You can have one. Maggie, right here. There you go. The other kids are still chewing on theirs. They're kind of big, chewy things. Brumby's still over here growling about hers. Morgan, did you finish yours? No, you just pushed it under the noisy toy. All right, these might be a little tricky for the kittens. Oh, you get one stuck on your tooth, Maggie? They are a little tricky. All right, well, that's good enough for now. Here, I'm just going to set these here, and you guys can see if you can figure them out. All right, thank you so much to Troubadour Apothecary and Pat, of course. It says, all natural, grain-free, limited ingredient, oven and baked cat treats, rich in omega-3 and 6. All right, then. Well, the kids like them. They're just they're having a little trouble getting them down. Brumby's still over there working on hers and growling at it. She's very angry about this treat. It's a little too big to swallow whole and a little bit too hard to chew up. I think she's getting it, though, slowly. Okay, next up, we have Custard. Are you very interested in this one? Why are we very interested in this one? Oh my, I'm very interested in this one. Oh man, who did this? It says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, a longtime viewer since the Spriggs class. Wow, that is a longtime viewer. Thank you for all you do for the cats and kittens and humans alike. I've decided to send something to celebrate the arrival of mini truffles. Hope you and Dr. DJ will enjoy. Sincerely, some name that apparently starts with a G. Maybe I should look at the address to see if it gives me a clue who to credit for having watched since the Sprigs, because I cannot read the signature whatsoever. No, I can see, I think I can see the return address. It just says G. It literally just says the letter G. All right, we're going to credit G. G, thank you so much. Oh, I need to show everybody what we found in here because, oh, I saw it already. This is nice. It is, G has sent us a bag of Lindt random chocolates, including their little caramel creams and little tiny chocolate creams I see as well. I don't think I've ever had either of these things from Lindt, so those are going to be a unique experience. I'm excited. Oh, I'm not sure I've had these either. Lindt pralines of various assortments. Look at that. Oh, those look so pretty too. And another box of little ones. So these are going to be so fantastic. I don't believe that I've ever had these from Lindt, as I was saying. So I am super excited to try these out. All of them. This is going to be a problem. Because normally what I can do is I can kind of excuse myself by eating a few of the chocolates that people send. And then sometimes I like to donate some of the extras to DJ's coworkers. As long as I try, a little bit of each of them, I feel okay. But with this, you kind of messed up my plan because they're all different in there. So I haven't really tried them unless I've eaten them all, have I? Pretty sure that's how it works. That's my story anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Gee, thank you so much. These are fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay. Wow. Those are going to be so good. I've only had their big truffles, so this is going to, and those are awesome. So this is surely going to be fantastic. I think I've had their bars too, some of their various types of chocolate bars. In fact, somebody sent one a little while ago that was a dark chocolate blood orange Lindt bar. I'm pretty sure that was Lindt. It was, so good. Too good. Okay, what do we got next? Lisa for Kittens. All right, one of the stars of yesterday's show has sent something additional. Oh, more toys, I think. More toys to try out on the kids. All right, what are they? Set this over here. So first off, there's a note. Okay, notes. Aw, the Floppy Fish. Okay, so these are the fish that I think you've seen in some videos of the last class, Bibu's kids, the mechanical flopping fish. It says 1 each for Tilbury and Stable endowments. How cool. Although they are slightly different pattern. Look at that. They come in orange and they come in this trouty looking thing. Actually, probably not trouty. Trouties are striped, aren't they? I don't know. Anyway, really pretty fish. And I can feel they've got the USB chargeable floppy mechanism in them. Yes, they do. They have a charge already. A little bit of a charge. Let's just see. Oh, and they came with some catnip. I don't think the last one came with any catnip. I had to put my own catnip in it. Maybe it did, though. And some USB charging cables. Perfect. These kids have not seen a flopping fish before, so that's a new one. So you sent 1 each for Tilbury and all of her kittens. That is awesome. Lisa for Kittens, thank you so much. I hope they are a big hit. I can see that. We'll have to pick out colors, but they're the other ones. And then it says here, this must give away some of the other packages here. This is a different kind of ball track. It looks cool. Magic Cat flexible track and ball toy. It's just 8 feet of track that you can bend into whatever shape you want. Wow, and 8 feet worth. That sounds like a lot to me. That is really cool. Magic Cat flexible track and ball toy. I have not seen that before, but it looks awesome. And you say ball track, 1 each for Tilbury and Stable endowments from Lisa for Kittens. All right. Well, I can see they're not going for the fish right this minute. I'm going to put it away and save it for their endowments, I think, unless we end up wanting some extra entertainment on the stream some morning. Here we go. All right. Thank you so much. So there must be some more of these tracks in one of these boxes. Let's find out if there's not. If there is, it's got to be in this next Amazon box. So let's find out. The one that Ari's on top of. Ari, come down here, buddy. You need to get into this box. You can sit on that box instead. That's fair. This does say from Lisa for Kittens. That's the right way to do it. I love it when people put their info in the return address so it's easy to know what's up in case the note goes missing. Even if you do include the note from Amazon, which you should always do, sometimes they fall out of the bottom of the box. I've seen it happen. It's happened to us. And yes, as I suspected, it is a box full of Magic Cat flexible track and ball toys. I don't think you even included an actual second note for this one. I can see there's the papers. Oh, there's something else in here too, though. Maybe there is a note and it's buried at the bottom. We'll have to find out. Because now I see there's another item in here. I can guess what it's for. But rather than guess, here we go. Is this the note? No, that's the ball track note. Here we go. Okay, the ball track note. One each for Tilbury and Stable Endowments. And then the other thing that you have sent is, it says, robot ball, one each for Tilbury and Stable Endowments. Wow, Lisa for Kittens. That is a lot of stuff that you have sent. And there it is. It's a robot ball, exactly like it says. There's not really much on the package. USB cat toy ball. So it's USB chargeable, just like the fish. And that's nice. That's really nice these days for people not to have to find batteries anymore. So many things come with USB charging built in. Very nice. So that is awesome. I feel like Amazon couldn't do it, but I can get all this stuff to fit in one box. I see why they didn't, because that cat thing is just a couple millimeters taller than the box now. But I don't mind. I can force it because I don't have to ship it anywhere. I can just put it in the basement. Sorry, got an itchy nose. All right. Lisa for Kittens, you've just been so generous to this class. That's wonderful. Thank you very, very much. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. What are you doing in this bag? Are you looking for something? Don't eat the little wrappers from treats that I threw away in there. Don't eat those. All right, I just need a pen to write on this side. Don't forget Tilbury and Dow. Tilbury. There we go. That's what I'll write. Good job. Okie dokie. Let's put this. Let's put this. Oh, back here. There we go. All the kittens are playing with this packing material now. Just the way, isn't it? It's just the way. All right. We're getting real close. We got 2 boxes left, and Ari is guarding them both. So next up, we have a box from Sir Geek and Callie Moe. All right. Everything this week seems to be from celebrities on our Discord and previous adopters and just all the things. Oh, wow! This has notes and directions. It's got a giant arrow in it that says card, and it's pointed that way. All right. It must be wrapped in this. Is that what this is, or is this just a cardboard? See what you did there. What I did there. No? Okay, it was pointed that way. It must just be packing material. We're trying. I mean, why would there be a giant arrow if there wasn't something? Oh, maybe this was it. It fell out of place. Hello, I'll be your note today. Open note. Yeah. All right, I'm with you. This is good. For Mr. A, open carefully. Well, all right, let's start with this. Let me use my finger instead of look for the letter opener for this one. This isn't what says open carefully. This is, so just so you know. Okay, here we go. What do we got? From Hello, I'll be your note today. What are you smelling there, Tilbury? You smell something? Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. It says, and your kitties are on the back. That's so cute. It says, I don't owe thanks. I deserve everything I get. Why cats don't celebrate Thanksgiving? Well, that makes perfect sense to me. So first off, the note. There's whiskers in here from Fern, Thistle, and Moss. That's so sweet. I miss those kids. It says, Dear Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and faculty, hello from the Tiny Plants. We thought that since Tilly and her kittens will be going in for graduation in the next few weeks, we would send in something for their endowments. We hope that they have as much fun with them as we do with the one we have here. We're also including some whiskers for DJ. Mom found the white ones where Thistle and Fern routinely wrestle in the mornings,
And the black one where I like to snooze on the bed, so they're 99% positive to belong to us. Okay, Mom and Dad picked up some odd candies for you to try since they know you like trying new things. There's Thanksgiving flavored candy corn. Flavored candy corn at all is a new thing to me because the only flavor I've ever gotten out of them is corn syrup. So that'll be interesting. Handcrafted coffee. Does this say kiwi, mushroom, and holiday feast hard candies? All right, kiwi hard candy sounds awesome to me. I'm a huge fan of kiwi fruit, but mushroom and holiday feast sound. They say the ones from Lofty Pursuits are way better than the Brock's ones, but it was fun to try both. We sniffed all kinds when they were trying them and don't understand the attraction. Humans. Anyway, take care and keep being the awesome way that you are and raising kittens to be spoogly like us. Persian Spoogles, Moss, Thistle, and Fern. Happy Thanksgiving. Hi also from us humans. We just want to thank you again for bringing the boys into Kitten Academy so that we were able to fall in love and adopt them. They've been the one reason we'll want to remember 2020 and have been a bright spot in an otherwise stressful year. There aren't sufficient words to express how much those three silly, cuddly guys mean to us. We're forever in your and Daw's debt. We hope you enjoy the candy. We saw the YouTube channel of the candy shop that makes the hard candies and were mesmerized by the artistic process of the image candies and were intrigued by the holiday feast flavors. Many of them are rather spot on. DJ might enjoy the candy-capped mushroom candies too. They're made with an actual dried mushroom which shares flavor components with maple so the candies taste maple-y. They're pretty cool. Anyway, take care. From Linda and Matt, a.k.a. Calimo, Sans Sergeek, and the Tiny Plants, and Sergeek, no, Calimo. Wow. Thank you. I'm so excited for this. And I've seen videos of people making, how they make the hard candies by, like, rolling out all the sugar after it's cooked and coloring it. And then they've got to take the long rolls and put them together in stacks to make the picture they want. And they slice them, and that reveals the sort of image. It's the coolest thing. I've done a terrible job of describing it, by the way. So this says open carefully, and I can also see some little tooth marks on this, so somebody has checked it out. Oh, this is crazy. I'm really excited about crazy flavored hard candy. That sounds like the coolest thing. So they're from Lofty Pursuits, which apparently is just pd.net, the letter P, the letter D, .net, like PD, like public displays, pd.net. Wow, that's a cool domain to have too. Lofty Pursuits, and you've included 3 different bags of their things, and then a Brock's turkey dinner candy corn flavored like green beans, roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, glazed carrot, sweet potato pie, and stuffing flavored candy corns. That sounds fan. I love like candies that have crazy flavors like that. Like those when Jelly Belly has been doing those Harry Potter themed ones that are weird and disgusting, and they were the cool. You only have to try them once, and then you're like, all right, I've had the experience. That was quite enough. But it's just so cool to do. So these flavors of this are crazy. And I see there's a guide here to what is what flavor. This must be the mushroom one. And this must be the kiwi one, just based on the fact that they actually look like little kiwi fruit, complete with the brown outside. I don't know how they did that. It's so awesome. And this one looks like a cup. It's got an actual picture of a cup of espresso on each one. That is some detailed candy work. And these each also have a picture of the thing that they are flavored like on them, which is some amazing detailed picture work. I've never seen ones that are this detailed and this tiny. That is fantastic. So the flavors here, I've got to read to you. Sweet corn, butternut squash, sweet potato casserole, beets, apple pie, blueberry cobbler, cranberry, pecan pie, honey baked ham, and dressing. That sounds fantastic. And I'm excited to get DJ to try at least the beets and pecan pie, because those are both things that are staple foods for her. Although I'm sure the beets aren't flavored like Indian foods are, I'm sure that she would still be interested to try it. This is so cool. I'm really excited. Wow, this and the lint truffle stuff, I'm just going to be, oh man, it's going to be a lot to go through, but I think I can do it. I can do this. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and I almost left out the fact that you sent the endowments for the cats. You have sent the electronic Caddywhack toy, the one that has the little feather that sticks out of the different sides of it randomly for the cats to try to catch. So cool, and you've sent a whole stack of those. That is wonderful. And I think I'll just label this for endowments too, make it real easy on myself. So thank you guys so much. So cool. Okay, here we go. I should use the pen and label this just to be good. Here we go. Back here, Tilbury. Dow. Perfect. That'll work. Good. Okay, I'm just going to push that over here for the moment, and I'm going to set this right on top of QP. All right, QP. Oh, I see there's another box that fell back here. This one is obviously, we all know exactly what's in this. There's only one thing that we get for every class. It comes in this same tube every time, and it says right on it, it is from Janice C., and it says open this end. I can follow these directions. Maybe. I can open it at all. I can go from this end. All right, we're still trying. This is quite an effort. You know, I made it sound like we've been through this so many times. I should be an expert. All right, we got it. There you go. Got that, Maggie? You want another try? There's another chance right there. Oh, there you go. Oh, and there's the note. Good. Okay, fantastic. So let's start with, actually, let's see if we can open this up and show you both things while I'm reading the note. Oh, so cool. Hang on, I'm getting into it. That note is sealed. Aw, it's got a cute little white kitty on the front, and it says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, here are my noodle stick endowments for Tilly's stable and the Fancy Feasters. I was going to write a long note about how wonderful you are and what joy and comfort you bring to the world, but our cat Luna, who is not a lap cat, decided today was the day to settle in for a 40-minute snooze on my lap, and now I'm running out to get to the post office, so I'll write more later, I guess. Excuse me. Love to you and all the Kitten Academy community for being such a great bunch of folks. Love, Janice C. Well, we love you too, Janice C. Thank you so much for introducing us to noodle sticks in the first place, and then for sending them for every class. And so you have, this is for this class. There's one here, the purple one for Tilbury, the white one for QP, of course, the black one for Shire. This makes too much sense. You've got a bright pink one for Brumby, a gray one for Morgan, and a blue one for Clydesdale. Fantastic. And they're already enjoying them. Look at that. That is a big hit. Oh, okay, kids. We get it. We get it. You love them. Let's wait. They're going to go home with you, okay? Those are special. Then you also sent them for the new class. These are not for you. You sent a teal-colored one for Truffle. I really like that color. You sent an orange one for Saffron, okay? A red one for Macadamia Nut, a yellow one for Champagne, and a green one for Caviar. And these kids are making sure that they are quality assured. Yes, okay, all right. We're just going to take your word for it that they're good, okay? Janice C., thank you so much. I wonder, I'm just going to, oh, these are for two different endowments, though. What am I going to do with these for now? You know what? I can put them in there, and then they'll just get sorted when I go through the endowments, so we'll be okay. I'm going to put all of these to consolidate into the box that was this one here. It had some extra room from Sir Geek and Callie Moe. Lots of extra room for here for this. I'm going to tuck them right inside. There we go. Janice C., thank you so much. Those noodle sticks are a big hit. Oh, big hit. That's fantastic. All right. Good. One last box. Ari, you're going to have to get off of there, buddy. This one is covered in stickers and Ari. And it says, handle with care. And they're all little Christmas pictures of cats, all on every side. Handle with care. All right. Ari, you're going to have to come off of there so we can open it. Can you do that for me? Come on, buddy. Come on, right down here. There we go. Okay. All right, let's do it. Oh, more tissue. Okay. Oh, okay, a lot more tissue and some tape in there too. We're going to try to take the tape away from the tissue. Oh, the tape's stuck on something. We're pulling stuff out. We're trying, everybody. There's almost good. Tape, I'm going to put that here. I see a stocking. I don't see a note yet, so we're going to have to dig in a little bit and see what's going on with the stocking. The stocking is filled with wrapped things. That's something. I see some leftover Christmas tissue paper. That could be fun for a future tissue pit, but not too far in the future because Christmas is coming up fast. Some more loose tissue. There's the note. I see it now. I see it. Here it is. Oh, and it's got some more different Christmas tissue next to it. So let's put that over here. Okay to read on air. Fantastic. And it says, Meowie and Bright. Oh, it's too cute. We got two adorable little kittens wearing Christmas hats. Super cute. And it says, to Mr. A and Dr. DJ. I love the way you underline Doctor, like the way I emphasize it every time. That's very funny. All the cats and kittens, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Wishing you the kind of Christmas that puts joy in your heart. Merry Christmas. With love. I think this says Margie. Margie, thank you so much. And there's also a note to go with the note. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, hello everyone, kitten, cats, and everyone on YouTube. I wanted to send you this box full of toys and my world-famous blankets and donut toys. I saw a donut toy in the main kitten room and on Instagram. I saw Fern had one too, so I am glad the kittens enjoy them. Easy to make, yarn and cardboard. I like to make toys that are safe for the kittens. The new blankets have a donut toy to match with the blankets. Enjoy. V, keep safe, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I love you, Margie. It is Margie. Yes. Okay, good. Margie, this sounds great. So, first off, you've sent donuts that are not the yarn donuts, but are actual little kitty ball track donuts. I mean, they look like donuts to me. Don't they look like glazed donuts with the top edge being the way it is? That's so cool. And the kittens are already wanting to check it out. I love it. Little glazed donut ball tracks. So clever. Very donut themed. Look at that. I'm wearing my donut sock on one foot anyway today. So we got a donut thing going on all of a sudden. You also have sent, let's see, there's a lot of stuff in here. Your stockings and stuff, it's full of things that are all wrapped up, and I don't want to unwrap them all yet because it's not Christmas yet, but I want to know, and I want everybody to know what you sent us, Margie. So let's find out. Here we have, just some wrapping on the outside. This has, this is a new one on me. This is a mouse that's in a ball, but the ball is a spring. I have not seen that before. It's a metal spring. That's relatively indestructible and rattles, and I bet the kittens are going to love it. It's probably nicer to accidentally step on than the metal balls that I normally like. There's one over there. You guys have seen them before, the ones that stand up and last forever, and you can put little crinkle balls in them and stuff. They're good. You sent a little hamster mouse. Look at that cactus toy. I know who that's for. And then a whole bunch of cat toy candy. How cool is that? Look, we got Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Roll Pops with little crinkles. We got Blow Pops and Double Bubble with little crinkly things on it. And we have Sugar Daddies and Razzles, too. That is so cool. I did not know that we had all these candies branded as cat toys, and Maggie wants one. Plus a bag of springs. Yes, Maggie, you tested that too. Good job. That's so cool. I've never seen the candy cat toys before. That's super clever. And I've never seen these weird springy metal mice before. And these kids are loving the donut toy. By the way, this reminds me of something. they're all playing with the ball tracks. They love the ball tracks. There's a ball track upstairs in the master bedroom, and these kids had spa time. They spent last night in the master bedroom hanging out with us. About 2 in the morning, they decided that ball track, it was time to play with that ball track, and they just kept going at it and just making tons and tons of noise, and that was it. That's all they wanted to do is just bang on that ball track with everything they had. So yeah, that was my fun for last night, listening to the ball track all night long. They really do like it, and I can see it, that they have a thing for these in general. Also, in the subject of things that are very noisy, on our dressers upstairs in the bedroom, the handles that open the dressers have these bits that hang off of them that are very heavy. And QP in particular discovered that those could be batted around to make a ton of noise, and had no end of fun doing that. So good job, QP, and everybody else. Yeah, I need some more coffee after this mailbag, speaking of all that. Anyway, all right. There's more in this box, a lot more. You've sent some cute little plastic dishes that say "You've got to be kitten." That's awesome. Yan, here you have sent the donut toys. These are so cool. These are going to be great for all kinds of endowments, and they are wonderful. And oh, wow, look at that. It's a big one with black yarn and this beautiful braid hanging off it. Those are some bold colors, too. And they make really cute hats for pictures. Okay, Grumpy's just going to sit there with that. Actually, it looks better on you, doesn't it, Shire? Oh, Shire's like, no. Here's one that's pink and black and white. Anyway, you sent a whole bag of them. I'm not going to go through each one individually, but that is so cool. And they've each got this giant braid on them. That's a lot sturdier than most of the ones that we see. So those are great toys. Thank you so much for that. Plus, they're made of that really soft, like chenille yarn or whatever you call it, the one that's just really, really fuzzy and soft. Then, as you say, you've included matched blankets and donuts. Look at that. That is a really sweet, soft, fuzzy blanket. Oh, with a little cute little bow knot right in the middle. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's adorable. I see there's a couple of others around too. And then look at that. It's got this, it's pinned to this matched little donut toy. That's so perfect. I love that. Some bright colors. My goodness, and it's so soft. Some sweet adopter is going to love that. Plus, you sent them in various colors. There's only a few of these, so I'm going to show off all the colors. Here's one that's this bold red and browns and pinks. Beautiful. And we've got another one here with these sort of neon colors. Very cool. And each one with its little matching donut toy. How wonderful is that? And then finally, not quite finally. Oh, this one's great. I love this sort of teal color that's in here, and you've matched it with this salmon color. It really works well. And, of course, it's got its own little donut. And then we separated these all with tissue paper, which I'm going to leave out for the kittens. There we go. And then this is the last one. This beautiful cornflower blue and this sort of, what color am I looking for here? Cerulean green? Is that a green? Am I making that word up? Did I just invent that word? I don't even know. And then this stripe here with these pastels, these bright pastels, that's so cool. These are so lovely, and these are going to be great gifts to go into the endowments for these kittens. That is so generous and wonderful of you. And the donut toys are such a hit, I don't think I can take them away yet. I am amazed. You kids have had all kinds of ball tracks to play with, including the one that kept me up all night. But for some reason, the glazed donut ones, big hit. Who knew? Margie, right? Thank you so much. Oh, and you sent the tissue paper over here and the stocking that also has wrapped little toys in it. Should we save this for Christmas, Margie? That might be the best. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. Let's just look at the top one. We'll save the rest for Christmas unless Margie lets me know not to do that. Oh, it's Gumby! Oh my gosh, I feel like I've spoiled Christmas already. How cool is that? Gumby with catnip. Where do you find this stuff? The candies and the Gumby? That's crazy. Wow, if there's a Pokey toy too, that would be perfect for these kids, wouldn't it? Now I gotta look. We gotta look a little deeper. We gotta go a little deeper. Is this A fancy dinosaur, a weird little dinosaur thing with a feather on its head. Dino Friends. That's another squeaky toy, by the way. We don't need two of those out right now, do we? I said we weren't going to go through this, but I lied. I am going to pack it all back up, though. How about that? Burger and Fries toy. That's cool. Now, that's one that we have seen before, so that's very fun. Oh, wow. Carrot. It's a Sissel carrot. Not Sissel. Raffia. Yeah, Raffia carrot. I got it. What are you doing? Why are you chewing on the parts of this donut? It's not an actual donut. It's a ball track. You've taken the ball out, and now you just want to... What is going on here? What does this even mean? That part is not the toy. This part's the toy. You play with the ball. Oh, my goodness. They're trying to eat the donut. It's not a real donut. Oh, Garfield. A classic, of course. All right. And one last thing at the very bottom. It feels like another carrot. It's not. It's an eggplant. I'm pretty sure that's an eggplant. Yeah, it looks like an eggplant to me. How cool. Carrot and an eggplant. Those are new. You said a lot of really cool stuff, especially those blankets, though. I just know that that's the sweetest thing in those donut toys. I love you sent a whole bag of them because I love to toss those in the endowments. And I love to have them around the academy for the cats to play with. They love them. And I love to try to use them as hats for photo shoots, which is a real classic that we've done for quite a while, actually. So there we go. Look at that. I managed to get that all right back in the stocking. We're going to put it back in your box. The donuts, though, I think they got to stay out for a while. The tissue paper, too, why not? The crowns, the donut toys, can go right back in there. Good. That's it. Now we made it. Oh, look, they brought the other donut toy. What? There's no way that was there before, right? Why? Who did this? How did this just get here? The old donut toy. See, it's got a much shorter little braid on it. That didn't just come out of your box, did it? This must be the old one. I know the old one that we had around was pink. That's so crazy that they brought that over here just now. How did they know? This wasn't... I don't know. Anyway, that's crazy. So cool. Smart little cats. I am going to smarten up the room by cleaning it up. That usage of the word smarten. We're going to tidy. And then after I've got everything put away, I will wrap up the mailbag archive. So until then, I guess you can watch these kids try to eat plastic donuts because that's a thing apparently. You kids, I know you're smarter than this. I know you are. Plastic donuts, tissue paper. All right. Okay, let me get this stuff put up. Oh, man. Maggie's the one over here playing with the noisy toy now, by the way. I'm sure you'll be able to see that in a minute once I get everything else out of the way. Thank you again to everybody who sent everything. And yeah, I'll say that one more time after I get everything put away. So let's see. A lot of stuff to go down to the endowments today. Oh, that's good. That's the way we like it. We like it when people send, stuff for endowments that's really heavy. This is a disaster, kids. There's stuff everywhere. There's tissue everywhere. How did this happen? Ari, come on, buddy. I need this box. Oh, go sit on something else. Donuts everywhere. Oh. This one. Hang on. Shire, let's move this donut over here where people can see things. There we go. How about right there? This all goes down. Oh, with me. There we go. Madness in here, everybody. What's with those donuts? Why? I don't understand why that's such the hit that it is. Here, let's do something fun with all this tissue. Oh, that was fun, I guess. Just sit on it and attack Maggie. Tissue tube! Tissue tube! Tissue tube. Look at that. Kids, these donuts. You know you can't eat them, right? I just want to be clear on that. They're not real donuts. Don't trust them. Shire, I'm sorry, buddy. I almost put my foot down and ran right under where I was going to put it, and I just stumbled. All right. Well, that's it. Everything's put away from Mailbag, so I'm obviously you can keep watching these kids if you're watching live. But who knows how much fun they're going to have here. I'm just going to cut off the archive now.
Thanks so much for joining us. If you are watching on the archive, thanks to everybody who said everything. It's wonderful. Everything's wonderful. Especially the donut ball tracks, apparently. And this noisy toy already had the feathers either licked. Oh my gosh, they're soaked. The feathers are like I could squeeze the saliva out of them. Somebody's really gone chewing on those feathers. Wow, maybe a little bit of everybody. Okay. Anyway, thanks, archive folks. See you around. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. We're not going anywhere.